Good morning, everybody. Tammy from Tammy's Homesteading Crafts. It is day 7 of Vlogmas. This is Sunday, December 7th. I was saying the wrong month. Um, it's early. Um, yeah, we're getting back on tomorrow I am to end up going back to work. So I wanted to see how I could do this while I was going to work to be able to come up to my office and possibly video in the morning, opening up my Advent. So I have my cup of hot water. You saw that already. Walking up the stairs, pretty dark. I'll probably cut a little of that out to walk into my Christmas lights that I have on here at night. This is the only room I have lights in. I have a wreath in the front window, but this is the only room that I really have any Christmas decorations in. But okay, let me turn this light on because it is quite dark outside. Maybe that'll help. Okay. Hopefully it does. Like I said, I can't see myself. I look crooked. Hopefully that helped. I can't see myself. I look at the back of the phone and the camera, so I don't know what I look like, because this way I look at the cameras and not at either end of the phone. When I'm looking at myself, I tend to look at myself and not at the camera. So this way I look straight at the phone and the cameras, and it usually does pretty good. Okay, day 7. Let's get this open. Ooh, a very pretty orange, a light orange. I like it. That is very pretty. Yeah. Okay. Like I said, I have no idea where she's going with this. Let me get these so we can get the tops of them. They're all going the same way. But this is our fade so far. Well, not our fade, but these are our colors. They're getting harder and harder to hold because there's getting so many of them. I can't hold them all up so you can see each one of them together. But yeah, very pretty. I like it. Like I said, I don't know where we're going with this and what we're doing, but yeah, very pretty. Very, very pretty. Okay, so day 7. Yeah, and there's no color names on these. She didn't name them this year, but it does have the day on it so that I can see. I don't have to keep them in any type of order. When I go to put them away, I'll know which one's which. Okay. Well, I wanted to, since I'm still waiting for my over-the-shoulder tripod, my little one that I can use while I can knit so that I can put some footage of knitting in there. But I figured I would talk about one project a day and try to keep you guys informed on what's going on my projects that way, because I probably will not do a podcast this month. Yeah, but I've been working on my Skyline tee, and I'm actually on the ribbing of it. But when I podcasted last, that's where I was, where my piece of chocolate is. So I got all that done, and I finished the ribbing, and I'm ready to bind off. And it is a tubular bind off, which I've never done before. So I'm going to sit down and work on that maybe this morning. We'll see. I Yeah, and the yarn is from Knit Picks. It is, I have a skein of it right here. I don't know if I have, the tags on it right there. But I don't know if I can read the tag. But I still have one skein left that I did not cake up yet, and it is lace weight, Gossamer. That's the brand that it is. I don't think they have this anymore. I'm not really sure. I haven't looked. This was yarn that I got from a swap when I went to the Chautauqua retreat, like a Chinese auction that I won. And I wasn't sure I was going to need the other skein of that. So I did not cake it up. But I still do have to do the collar, and I have to put some more onto the sleeves. So we'll see. If I need it, I've got it. But I am holding fingering double. But yeah, it's pretty good. I'm liking it. I'm hoping to be able to have it off the needles here pretty soon. I would love to wear it. But yeah, that is my plan. Trying to get some of these sweaters off the needles. As you saw in yesterday's, one of my sweaters has been frogged, so I'm down to only 3 sweaters. No, 4 sweaters. That was number 5 because that was kind of a cardigan. My Spectre sweater I have not worked on at all. There's still a lot of cabling, and I'm onto the short rows in the back, and it's something I really have to be concentrating on. And yeah, I've got too many things on the needle, so I've got to narrow in on one thing and try to get it done. So I have been narrowing in on both, basically all 3 of my sweaters. I probably will work on my Arco Iris, trying to get the sleeves down quite a ways on that. I do have the ribbing on it started. It's a solid color rib. I'll probably show that tomorrow, but that's probably what I'll work on this morning, because I've got to watch the video for doing the tubular bind off again. And yeah, I'm not feeling to watch a video and then try to do it. And I wasn't aware when I did that the tubular bind off, I need to, I think they said 4 times the length of your cast off, of what you need to cast off. You need to do 4 times that length for yarn when you're doing the tubular bind off. So I've got to figure out how much yarn I need to cut off of this and try to do the tubular cast off. And yeah, I don't know as I can do that in my chair downstairs. I think I might need to be up here sitting in this chair where it's just a little straighter, not leaned back. I can, so yeah. But that is it for this morning. We got a couple of errands to run this afternoon. I might try to make another batch of cookies. We'll see what we can get in. Yeah, yesterday's was a little longer than I wanted it to be, but that's okay. Wasn't a lot longer, but I'm trying to keep them a little bit shorter if I can. So I'm going to say, see you later. Okay, well, I tried this earlier and my SD card was full, so it didn't record anything that I had just said. But I wanted to tell you what shawl I was wearing this morning when I videoed, and that is my Optimal, it's this way, Optimal shawl. Optimal, Optimist, something like that. Really do love the way I like this. This is one of my favorite sweaters. I have a couple that I wear a lot, and this is one of them that I wear a lot. Yeah, I like this one. Not sure, I don't remember the color that I used. It was from Stash. I had it. What I'm wearing now is my Gathering Flowers colorwork cowl. I believe this is by Telly Bean Knit. I did this out of a Cornbread and Honey. It might have been a winter box last year. Yeah, it might have been a winter box because I did it in the spring. I started it after the first of the year. I haven't worn it a whole lot. I do like it. Okay. Earlier, before I close out of tonight's video, you'll have seen I have videoed doing some measuring for my heels on my sock tubes. I got to get the heels done on those. I have 3 pairs of socks that are commissioned for Christmas presents that I have to get done. And then others that I have are Christmas presents that I'm gifting to people. And I need to get the heels put on them. So I will videotape. I'll video doing some of the heels and that, and at least measuring off for the heels. If I get caught up on all of that, I will video possibly cutting in a few heels and make some cookies this afternoon. And I will put a little bit of that footage in there. It's not dinner time yet. I'm hoping to be able to possibly maybe video a little bit of me making dinner. Who knows? I don't know what I'm going to be able to do. I have a couple of new subscribers, so thank you for everybody who is subscribing. I've been enjoying doing Vlogmas. It's been super fun. I really do miss talking to all of you guys. I'm going to miss. This week, I've been able to sit down and knit for a good 2 hours in the morning when I get up and have my cup of hot water. Tomorrow morning, it's come up and start work. Yes, but thank you guys so much for sticking around, watching, and supporting me with this. And I will see you tomorrow morning on day 8. Have a good night. Bye.